In this Darwin office block, 6 people oversee an industry worth tens of billions of dollars. Mostly career NT public servants, they regulate Australia's gambling behemoths.
If America's blind spot is guns, ours is gambling. The rest of the world look at us and say, it is the Wild West. It is totally out of control.
Meeting once a month, the NT Racing and Wagering Commission is in charge of scrutinising 36 corporate bookmakers, including giants like Ladbrokes, Bet365 and Sportsbet, who've based themselves in the territory for its low fees and taxes.
Bookies will always go to the place where the regulation is weakest.
After putting himself on a self-exclusion register while battling an online gambling addiction, Mark Kempster was still pestered by NT-based bookmakers and subsequently made complaints to the Commission.
I would be waiting weeks and months sometimes to get feedback or to find out what's happening with my case. Like, they are such a small fish, and they're not prepared and have the right resources to actually undertake the regulation of a whole national industry.
The Commission's chair disputes that.
We are working through a bit of a backlog at the moment, but we're confident that we have that under control.
Despite its crucial role regulating online gambling, several of the Commission's members have links to the industry.
Set and away they go. They're off in the All-Star Mile.
Scott Perrin is the former chief executive of Racing Victoria's television network Racing.com. Ian Curnow last year held shares in racehorse 𝗕𝗵𝗂𝗧.
And 𝗕𝗵𝗂𝗧 will lead all the way. 𝗕𝗵𝗂𝗧.
And Alistair Shields, chair of the Commission, has received hospitality gifts from industry insiders.
So you do take gifts from corporate bookmakers at things like the Darwin Cup or not?
I have in the past attended the Darwin Cup as a guest.
Of bookmakers?
Yes.
Mr Shields has also owned shares in Racing Thoroughbreds and is a director of Greyhounds Australasia, the national peak body for greyhound racing. But he insists that's not a problem.
I'm satisfied that there are very robust processes in place that deal with any conflicts of interest or perceived conflicts of interest.
Mr Shields pledged any industry links are declared in Commission meetings, however declined the ABC's request for a list of members' register of interests. The NT's racing minister, who has responsibility for the Commission, has also taken tickets from Sportsbet and Tabcorp, which she's declared.
Many ministers from across many generations have accepted those things.
And this is how utterly absurd the whole situation is.
A landmark inquiry chaired by late Labor MP Peter Murphy found one of 2 reasons for Australia's world-leading gambling losses was insufficient regulation. The report included a recommendation that a national regulator be established, something the Albanese government has failed to deliver.
They know the harm that the industry is doing because they can see it in the report that's sitting on the Prime Minister's desk at the moment, which he's refusing to look at. If you open those pages up, you can see the damage that this industry is doing to Australia every day.
The government says it's still working through the report's recommendations, while the coalition says it has a clear approach to gambling reform. But with no pledges this election campaign, the Darwin office will remain the epicentre of gambling regulation in Australia for now. Jack Hislop, ABC News, Darwin.